Hello, welcome back. I'm Dr. Shado, the internet personality best hair, and it's been quite a ride, and I just wanted to put this video together to say thank you all. Thank you all so much for your support. It has really blown me away. And for those of you wondering what in the heck I am talking about, I recently put up a video, you might have seen it, YouTube shared it out to all my subscribers, clipping my nails. Now that video, when that went up, also lost 50 subscribers that day. Perfectly fair. I kind of anticipated that going on, but it's not really that different from how YouTube's been treating the channel in general. It's just, things have been rough, and I have seen how the numbers are looking, and I'm figuring a way to try and fix things on the channel. I'm going to be putting out, here's the good news. The good news is I'm going to be putting out 2 videos a week. Now this is going to be, I can't do movie reviews twice a week. That would just be way too much work, way too much of my time that I would not be able to do anything else. I wouldn't be able to, part of what was making me break down in the nail clipping video was my desire to marry my fiance. If I'm doing 2 movie reviews a week, I wouldn't even be able to see her. I just wouldn't have any time. Well, okay, maybe I'd be able to glance. That doesn't take too long. But in terms of actually spending time together, actually going on doing things, actually being able to prepare her food, help her around the house. She does have cerebral palsy. She does need assistance with a couple of things here and there. I would not really be able to do these things. Hello, Tara. Hello. Ah, yes, you still here. I still got my girl cat. She's still not happy to be picked up here and now, but I'm still taking care of her. She's been here almost as long as the channel has. Oh. But yeah, the thing is, with the way YouTube's algorithms are looking, it's got me saying, okay, I need to put out 2 videos a week, because I believe that should actually nudge it enough to fix a lot of the problems with the death spiral that YouTube has put the channel in. Now, that does beg the question, okay, 2 videos a week, what the heck is the second video going to be, and exactly how much work can you put into it? And that's where I've been kind of scratching my head a bit. Now, if anyone has any suggestions, feel free to write them in the comments. I'm probably going to ignore them. I'm just saying, I've been getting a lot of suggestions, of course, already, and a good amount of them, decent ideas for videos, but the problem is, like I'm saying, I need to be able to make them as well as the reviews and be able to do everything else I'm still trying to catch up on the reviews, because all this stuff happened the last couple of months. All that time I had ahead working on my videos is now not there. I've got my next review, my Matrix review is due this Wednesday. I just recorded it. If this were any other week, it would have been uploaded by now, and it's not. So I'm not nearly as far ahead as I would have liked to be. But I've got other things going on. I got another interview planned, which I'm really enjoying the idea of being able to interview movie directors and get some insights and get something that is related to movies and stuff. And it doesn't take as much time out of me as doing a full-on review. That's one of the things is YouTube only really cares about watch time. That's it. That's all YouTube cares about, is that I'm getting watch time in a recent enough video, and then they'll actually say, okay, people can see the stuff you're putting out now. But I know I've garnered this big of an audience out of people who have come to me to watch movie reviews. So I know technically the most efficient way I could please the algorithm and probably please a lot of you is if every 2 days I put up a new movie review. That ain't happening, but that's kind of where the machines want me to go. I can't quite do that, so I'm here thinking about how to be a YouTuber anew. My channel growth is at the lowest point it's been since I started, so I feel kind of like a new YouTuber at this point. And I gotta come up with something that I can do simply enough that can actually appeal to people and be entertaining and all that. And I know a lot of you have shown your support, and that has been very helpful. You have been amazingly helpful for my mental health. Strangely enough, YouTube doing its best to kill everything I've worked for has not been very good in that regard. After putting up the nail clipping video, a ton of you just posted your support have shown just how much this means to you, and that really means a lot to me. I'm not bullshitting you here. That was just absolutely just... I wasn't prepared for that much support. It's the internet. You always have people who will find something to pick apart with what you say. I've made an entire career about it. But just getting that much positivity is a welcome surprise. But one question that came up quite a bit was people wondering if I was going to start a Patreon to have you directly support the channel to help me through tough times, and that made me understand that I have done a really crap job letting everyone know that I have a Patreon. I've had a Patreon for years now. I don't make a habit of trying to point it out and say, hey, go do this, go do that, please donate to me. Because I never felt really good doing that. I've always wanted that the videos would make money on ads, and that would be what I would keep myself together with. The Patreon was there as kind of a fail-safe, but if I would make enough money on ads to keep myself going that way, then the idea was that everything being donated on Patreon would go towards improving the show in some way, buying equipment, buying movies. All of that fun would go directly into the show. It was never really meant to be something to help keep my lights on, but as the situation is, that kind of is one of the things that has come up, unfortunately. But yes, I do have a Patreon. The link is in the description in case you want to check it out. The support since posting the nail clipping video has practically doubled, and that has absolutely blown me away. And it should help make sure that I do get that dental work that I need, which means a lot to me as well. I don't know, like, going forward, how much of my dental work I'm gonna be able to take care of, but at least the next one, the big one, this particular tooth here, I should be able to get that one taken care of. So, yay. But the question of exactly what I can put out as a second video, I've been brainstorming ideas. I've been coming up with ideas that I absolutely cannot pull off because they are just as complicated as a movie review, if not more so, and also aren't necessarily the smartest ideas, as they aren't the most related to movies. I was actually remembering the old series Decker and Dragons that I was doing. It only ever got 2 episodes, but I do occasionally get messages from people saying, hey, when are we getting episode 3? Because, you know, there is a small Decker and Dragons fan base out there, and it's a far off idea, but I'm thinking of ways I could work about bringing that back. But if I do, that might just be like once a month, maybe as a Patreon reward or a YouTube channel member reward, or both. There's something more in there. But it's just it's so different from what I normally do, but at the same time, it is something that would be fun. So I don't know, but it is also something that would be a lot of work, so it's not something I can do every week. Every week is more stuff like, you know, the interviews, or just kind of update videos like this one, though this isn't exactly what you'd call an amazing thing that you absolutely are looking forward to. But, yeah, there's other things. The top 10 lists people bring up, that could kind of work, but that's not that much less work than a movie review, except for the fact that it's a much shorter video and usually a lot faster to script. But when it comes to editing it together, I need to get a whole lot of different videos together, which can present itself as enough of a challenge. The biology videos, those were fun. I could dig back into doing some of those. Again, those, though, are not that much less work than a full-on review. So that's kind of the problem I keep running into here, is I've got ideas for videos, but not ideas for simple videos that are still entertaining, still worth watching. I did have one idea that is kind of fun. It was much easier to do, much faster to put together. Still should be relatively entertaining. Wonder if I should keep that one as a surprise. it would be a while before I could do one of those anyway, because I got a lot of things lined up. And of course, that's the idea, is to just tell people to, hey, like and subscribe, which I do understand when it comes to making videos on the internet. Calls to action are effective. Say, hey, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Go into the notification bell options and say all notifications, because all of those things, kill a chicken, shake the blood onto the subscription button. Maybe that'll give you the notifications, who knows? I understand a lot of that does really push people to actually remember to do these things, and that does have an effect, but I've never really felt too great about going out and doing that. I feel like it kind of interrupts things. It's not the best at making a good video, and I try and just go for quality video. That's kind of been my style, but also looking at my numbers, I'm not so certain that's the greatest way of... It's not really gonna fix the problem of the downward spiral, as like when I just put up the Scream 3 review, and I'm looking at the little graph, and you see YouTubers pop this up all the time. They're like, hey, only 10% of you watching are subscribed. You should subscribe right now. My graph looks a little different. It's like, hey, 90% of you watching are subscribed. So telling you guys, hey, remember to subscribe, it's not really gonna have that much of an effect. I'm wondering if the 10% of people who were subscribed that YouTube has unsubscribed from my channel, considering that's been happening quite a bit. I'm getting a lot of those messages, and I'm seeing that happen a lot. And it's YouTube used to say that they don't do that. Then they kind of changed it to saying, okay, yeah, we do unsubscribe people from your channels, but it's dead, just dead accounts. We unsubscribe people who aren't watching, who aren't interested. It just completely moved on. They aren't watching anyway, so it's a more effective number to show how popular you actually are by us taking away these subscribers. But well, my fiance's mother, she watches my stuff. She likes it. She shares it out. She's one of my biggest fans out there, and YouTube's unsubscribed her from my channel like twice now. So, yeah. It's a fun little thing there. But, yeah, I just wanted to put this video together as a means of letting you all know that I am going to be doing a second video every week. And I hope to make it fun, I hope to make it entertaining, I hope to make it something that you want to check out, want to click on, want to like, want to subscribe, want to show your friends. And I also want to make it so it's something that the algorithm will be like, hey, this guy's getting watch time, maybe we should actually show his channel to people again. But also, yes, I do have a Patreon, and if you want to support more directly, that is an option, and I am very thankful for all of you who make that choice. The Patreon has monthly podcasts, monthly creepypasta readings, and monthly live streams for supporters. I tried to pick things that I wasn't already doing and I wasn't going to just do anyway as actual rewards for people. But there were also the other little goals that I had set way back when, and a lot of things happened and not everything could be done. But there is one video reward that I was supposed to make a long time ago for the Patreon supporters and for the entire channel. That was Decker's Shado Bakes Cookies. It was just a little fun idea I had, and you know, I do enjoy baking cookies, honestly. I also enjoy playing my bass. I'm terrible at it, but I like doing it. But cookies I am very good at, and I would like to share with you the secret of baking the greatest of cookies. It's really not a secret, I'll tell you right now, it's make them from scratch, okay? But I think I could still have a fun little video making some cookies. It's something I was supposed to do forever, and I need a second video, so there's that. But I don't think that's going to have the greatest, you know, synergy with my subscriber base, who is very much here for watching movie reviews. But who knows? We'll see. Maybe YouTube likes baking cookie videos a lot better. If I'm not talking about the body count rising, maybe they'll actually show it to other people who will subscribe and then be very confused as to why they are watching all these videos about the body count rising and why I don't bake any more cookies. But that about does it for this video, and I thank you all for watching. I'm Decker Shado. And remember, I do have a Patreon, though I am very bad at reminding people of that. Inspiration.com. You wanna go outside there? Want me to open the door for you? There you go.